Hello, Milkshake. Hello, Bogger.
Hello there.
Advina. Hellos. How is everybody today? Still unbeatable. The fact you're being very subtle about it indicates to me that you're actually tearing yourself apart inside, desperately wanting to tell people. When you try to play it off so casual. You're getting married. So, on my 2024 most watched streamer list, you are my second most watched streamer. Nice. I appreciate the fact that I made it anywhere near the top five. Second place. I'll take that. Yeah, same here, but they're really about the only two streamers I watch, so. Well, good for you, Milkshake. It's about time. I mean, let's be honest here, you two have basically been a thing for like a month now already. That we've all basically been expecting you to like make the official announcement, and it's been like, how long can they drag this out? So we're today during rehearsals because we had two trans female in the female changing rooms that haven't transitioned yet. Now, this is where I'm probably going to say something controversial and get this stream completely demonetized for the rest of the night. But in my opinion, as a trans person, there are two types of trans people. There are true trans people that were born with the mental health condition that creates trans people. People like me, like my mum's cousin, um, other people I have met over the years, who spent their entire life dealing with the demons in their head. Then there are what I call the new age trans people. These are the ones that come around now because some activist somewhere who thinks they're trying to help trans people's rights tells a kid, oh, you think you might be a girl, you absolutely must be trans. No, they're going through a phase 80% of the time. I think that's the numbers, I can't remember. There's a whole bunch of people recently that have had to try and transition back because they got convinced a few years ago as kids to transition and it wasn't what they needed. Yeah, so I am all for, you know, people going like transitioning if that's what they need to do. But that is the only reason it should be because they need to do it, not because they want to do it or because somebody told them to do it or because they think it'll be fun. It's not fun. Trust me on that one. It it absolutely has to be a fundamental need to go down that road. God, I was remembering. Get it back while he has it on. Hooray! Yeah, I took the ad break to go and grab a drink because I know I'm going to need that later. Anti-milkshake. Right, let's get things going, shall we? Right, so let's see if I can remember what we're supposed to do next. We need to go back to the fire area, don't we? Because we were just about to start that when we got to the end of the stream last week, so. Here we go. It's a bit of a weird way to do the loading screen, but sound is a little quiet there, but like the music. But the sound of my ship's engines isn't very quiet. Let's see if I can remember the controls. The characters in Smash Bros, yeah, this is where they're from. So, which elevator am I looking for? Transport to Chosa Ruins, transport to Magma Cavern. So, I take that path on my right. And see if I can get up to that door. What's through that door? You finally got Shadow then. Can I get in that door? Nope. Not yet. I don't have the double jump. Hey beetles, bye beetles. Ow, what attacked me? Was that you? He'll arrive in time before the movie. Maybe he'll arrive before I meet up with Pen and Mojo and can take Shadow with me. Who knows, maybe. Boom! It's fine. Helps keep chat moving. Right, this should be the door I'm looking for. Boom! Yeah, that's a weird plant. It shoots a sort of like weird like energy orb at you, and you have to deflect the energy orb back at it because it's the only thing that can hurt it. Its own attack. Yeah, you see, I was old school, so I headed this for I went full into that. Yes, I'll wear boy clothes, I'll play with boy toys. Not that I was interested in girl toys anyway. I had two little sisters for that. With me, I'm okay with mirrors, but I find that out the corner of my eye, I see the reflection I want to see rather than the reflection I do see. If that makes any sense, it's hard to explain. But in my case, because it sort of flip-flops, so some days my brain's perfectly fine being male, and other days it's like, no, I would murder someone if it would make me female. But, which is why transitioning would never work for me, because I'd basically just be in the same boat, wouldn't I? It's just some days I'd be quite happy that I'm female, and other days I would absolutely want to be male again. So transitioning doesn't work for me, and that was the point I was trying to make earlier. In that once upon a time, transitioning was a last resort treatment for people with this condition, because not everybody needs that level of treatment. It's like any other mental health issue. There are levels, tiers, if you will, and it's only the top tier that needs to go that far. But these newer people that are coming along and trying to get more rights for it, they've dropped it all the way down to the bottom tier, saying it's the first thing you should try is transitioning. I'm like, well, no. You build up to that, because that's very invasive, very dangerous, very painful. It's like, you do not go down that as your first road. I would say my mum had a cousin who was born Leslie, but I only ever knew them as Robert. And they actually did some tests on them when they were still female and discovered that their own body was producing more testosterone than estrogen. Their own body was trying to transition. That was when the doctors allowed them to do it. And that would have been like probably the late 70s, early 80s. So he would have been one of the first, really. Especially the female to male transition, because that was basically unheard of, really. But yeah, that's... And as far as I'm aware, every member of my family on that side was completely supportive of him doing that. So even growing up in that environment, I still hid it. For years and years and years. I was 36 when I finally told my mum. And she just brushed it off. She was like, yeah, no. But, yeah. As I say, it's one of those ones that annoys me because with the way things are in the modern world, everybody that's on any one of those levels of trans is basically just painted with the same brush now. Including the fakers, like the people that are about to get sent to jail if they decide they want an easier time of it, so they say to the judge, oh, I'm actually a woman, so you have to send me to the women jail. Thank you. And they're not women, they just want an easier prison. But no, don't go that way, you silly Samus. Go that way. Thank you. Do what you're told. Ow. Stupid lava dragon. Poof. I thought I could time that jump, but oh well. It's so much easier when I get the grapple hook back and can swing across those bits. No, 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 don't fall in! Ah! Get out of there, get out of there, get out of there! Right. Hopefully this is the right path, I'm not entirely certain. Or don't tell me that's just taking me right back to where I just came for a minute. It did! Silly me. Can I get back in the hole from this side? Is that even possible? Nope. Okay, I guess we try this again and see if we do it without dying this time. This is what happens when you don't play this game for a week. flaming lava. Right, so we head back to this room where there was multiple doors. So I am now headed in the right direction, thankfully. Seems to show like a couple of paths on the room here. So you got the door at the end, but there's like a tunnel that comes down into here later. Drops down from higher up. Interesting. So where is it? Oh, it's going to come out there. Maybe. I mean, that's a fan. Oh, there's where it comes out. Man, you gotta hate the turrets. Boom! Now I'm trying to remember, because there are multiple like exits out of here, so you got like that one, and then I think there's one up at the top. But I think I need Spider Ball for that one, so which I don't have yet. Ooh, computers. Anything I particularly need to know? I don't see any red codices. Oh, it's like double jump I need, or is it? Yeah, I need like a double jump to get up there. That's how I get further up. Okay. Another elevator. Where's this one going? Access to the Phendrana Drifts. Ah, so that's the cold environment. Maybe I can get the ice beam and then use that in the lava lands. I'm sure all the heat adapted life forms there really don't like the cold. This ice structure blocks the hall. A concussive blast should be able to clear it out of the way. Okay, missile. Welcome to Phendrana Drifts. This is the ice biome. So, how's everybody doing? We all good? Lighting has become brittle from temperature fluctuations. Large traces of radion detected. So, yeah, I was going to say, does that mean one of my weapons could damage it? The door directly above has been unlocked. That door. So, that way. Might as well scan these little guys. Boom. Ooh, save point. Yep. Huh. How do I break that ice then? Need something stronger. Probably the plasma weapon. Melt the ice. Ow! Okay, little guy, I was trying not to kill you, but no, you've just sealed your own fate now. You knocked me off the ledge. Goodbye. And precautionary measure, I'm going to take out your friend too. This is the one that I can only hurt with the sort of taser weapon where you basically overcharge its electric cells. And it explodes. A new creature entry has been downloaded to your logbook. Morphology: Baby Sheoth. Glacial Predator. Ice shell protects vulnerable dorsal area. Young she-goths grow a resilient shell of ice on their backs which serves to protect a layer of vulnerable flesh. With this being their only weak point, baby she-goths will turn quickly in order to not allow predators the opportunity to strike at their backs. Powerful hunters, they fire bursts of ultra-cold gas at potential prey, then feast on their frozen victim. Ooh. So they basically turn you into an ice lolly and then eat you. I wonder if I can blow this one's shell off before it pops up. Ooh. Nope, missile bounced right off. I see a lot of signatures on radar, so I probably just like... it doesn't like this path, does it? Uh-oh. That one's not afraid of it, though. Move quickly, move quickly, move quickly. And get a bit of height. Maybe I can hit their back from above. Ow. Well, that got some altitude. Okay, one down. Two down. Is there a way for me to get over there? Not from there anyway. Yeah, I'm still alive, right? I suppose everybody's away watching Mojo. Morphology, Ice Burrower. Milkshake's still here, yay! No, that's okay. Just suddenly everybody went silent. I'm like, oh, okay. I was worried I broke it again. Did we get them all? Just brings us back out into this room. Okay, so there's more of those little baby she-goths. Where can I get above them so that I can shoot them in the back? Since that's the only place they can be hurt. Well, what's your height? Just remember, whether you're fat or not, it isn't just how much you weigh, it's how much you weigh versus your height. So you're about the same height as me. I'm considered quite skinny and I'm only about, what, 20 odd kilos less than you. Which sounds a lot, but believe me, isn't actually that much. But I'm old. I also have a super fast metabolism, which is why I have trouble sleeping. I actually struggle to put weight on. You're also a lot younger, so there's a certain amount that's basically remnants from growing up that you'll naturally lose over time anyway. Also, muscle's heavier than fat, so if you do like a lot of running and walking and stuff, you can have like big huge leg muscles, and that'll really push your weight up. Yeah, you see, it's probably like most of that weight's probably in your legs. I used to be a runner, I'm not now, so I've kind of let it go to flab. That's probably where the like 20 kilos of difference between you and me is. So it's not that you're fat, it's that you've got strong legs, is what I'm saying. Is there anything to scan in here? No. I hate those things and I don't have any weapons to deal with them yet. I wonder even even am I? Right. Probably some sort of elevator or something at the end of this room. At my school there's this man who's trying to kidnap girls and yeah. And the man pinpoints only at my school, but only last week I got followed. Now like a 60-year-old man. One of the guys at my work has a similar story from one of the schools he was at. There was an old guy there, but in his case it was slightly different. Some of the girls realised that he was basically harmless, just creepy, and they started playing off it. They'd basically like go and play nice and then get him to like buy them stuff. But that would have been 40 years ago, or 35 at least, so you wouldn't be able to do that now. It'd be way too dangerous. But even if the guy was harmless. Uh-oh, didn't want to fall down there. Never mind, we survived. But yeah, you gotta be careful when there's people like that. I'm sure the school's telling you all to, like, you know, don't travel by yourself, travel in at least a pair. All that usual keep safe stuff. It may sound annoying, but in situations like this it is unfortunately necessary. Ooh, Morph Ball upgrade. Boost Ball acquired. Ooh. While in Morph Ball mode, press and hold L, okay, to charge the ball. Release L after charging to get a speed boost. Oh yeah, this is where we can start doing the stuff with the half pipes. She kept talking really bad about one of my old teachers. She was like my therapist. And right in front of me she kept talking really smack about her, and I don't know what the hell to do. Try to avoid contact with them. Report them if they say anything that's reportable. I know people don't like when people report things that they think maybe, you know, should be personal matters or that, but honestly sometimes you don't really have a choice. So where's the bit I meant to use as a half ramp? Aha. Boing. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean, Milkshake. No, that's fine. When you have problems like this, the best thing to do is talk about it. And if the only person you can talk to is this random weirdo online, then okay. Oh, I'm sure you've worked it out by now. I'm very into the self-deprecating stuff. You can die because you're just an annoying little spike ball. Yeah, but calling myself weird is just sort of part of it. It's one of the things. It most likely stems from a year where I was very, very, very badly bullied. Where I basically had essentially all semblance of any sort of self-worth completely beaten out of me, physically and mentally. To the point where I basically believed what the bullies were saying, that I was worth less than dirt. It took many, many years for me to even begin to recover from that. And I basically still have it now. I still have massive confidence issues. Well, that was the year where I ended up getting somebody trying to break my back and I ended up with permanent back pain. I also learned how to block pain that year. But, yeah, it was actually years later I figured out what the source of the whole problem was, and it was all down to a stupid misunderstanding. As many of these things actually are. It was a long, long time ago now. And that would have been in 91? 91 to 92? That school year? Ridley's shadow going overhead. Hello, Ridley. Bye bye, Ridley. I catch you later. What, no big system update because our prime target just flew over? Man, these little blighters are so hard to scan. Well, for me, I think it's it's kind of hard to explain. It's been a long road, but I'm getting there, and I'm the kind of person I really struggle to ask for help. Some stubborn pride or something buried somewhere in my subconscious, but hey ho. How do I get up there? Ooh, that water's a bit deeper than I thought. Is there a way to lower that platform? This is the bit in the game where I get lost because I can't remember where I'm supposed to go. I missed so many of Sassy's streams back to back, and my hating myself stuff really kicked in, and I basically just went, nope, I'm not a very good friend here, and I just didn't even try to go any more streams. I removed myself from her Discord. Yeah, I wouldn't have even have known that because, like I said, I just got so kind of annoyed at myself. It's like I wasn't talking to her or anything. I think the last time I seen anything, she had a new boyfriend or something, or was announcing a boyfriend anyway. So I assume she's doing well, or at least better. Maybe not well, but better. But yeah, I was like completely inactive on the our Discord anyway, so like I doubt anybody there even noticed that I like completely removed myself from it. Both my accounts. There's got to be another passage here I'm missing somewhere. Hang on. What are you? There's definitely a pipe there. Right. Okay, time to open up the cold brew coffee. Caramel latte flavour. It's basically coffee milkshake. That's what it is. Most shops have their own variety of it. This is the Asda one, since I work in Asda. Strangely enough, the only one I found that I liked actually is the Asda one. I've tried a few of them now. I think Monster had one for a while, but I guess they stopped doing it because it disappeared from all the shops. So, how do I get to that hidden passageway there? I said it's like a milkshake. It's not really a milkshake. It's just an extra milky coffee that was made in a way that you drink it cold, like an iced tea. Besides, don't you know? That's why I think you're lovely. Milkshakes are lovely. I promise not to do that again. Yes, we'll need a little Silence of the Lambs treatment every now and then. Right, so the secret passage is slightly to the left of me and way up near the roof. You post on Pinterest, yep. Wait, you do? I get emails from Pinterest like every day. How have I missed your stuff on there? Anyway. Mostly it's rubbish, so I ignore it. But that's how I get into that bit. It's a spider ball. 910 monthly views. Nice. It depends on what you're posting. I mean, if you're posting something that's popular, then yeah, you're going to get those kind of numbers. If you're posting something unpopular, like knowing my luck, pretty much anything I would ever post would absolutely fall in that category, then you get bad numbers. If you're getting nearly a 1k a month, then you're definitely posting the right stuff. It doesn't need to be good. It can be a progression. It can be showing your progress. Um, a lot of people like to watch that kind of stuff. So I'm seriously thinking I've missed something around here. Oh god, this room again. Gotchas. Right, so I'm back here. What am I missing? So I went down there and it was like a dead end. Took us down there. Wait. Is that another door in that room? Maybe it's a style thing. Maybe their style just, you're looking at their way of doing things and you think, oh, they're like brilliant, but that's not your way of doing things, so you think your stuff is bad. But maybe somebody else is looking at your stuff and going, you know, that's really good, and they're wishing they could do what you do. Apparently it's a common thing in artists to think that their work is absolutely atrocious and then look at another artist and go, oh my god, they're so much better than me. And on the flip side, the other artist is doing the exact same thing. They're looking at their work going, oh my god, my work is so trash, and looking at the person that like just said theirs is brilliant going like, my god, your work is so fabulous. um, yeah, a lot of artists tend to feel that their work isn't good enough, it's not finished, it's whatever. Um, I need the ice beam to get through that door. Okay. But yeah, it's not necessarily that it's bad per se. You know the old saying, beauty is in the eye of the beholder, which literally just means only the person looking at something can tell if it's beautiful. And the same works for art. Wow, it's been an hour already? We've got an incoming ad break in 5 minutes? Huh. So I need to somehow get onto that platform. And how am I getting onto that platform? I don't see a way. So I can't jump onto that rock, and there's no way I'm making it to that one from that one. The only platform that's even close is that one, and I can't see a way to reach that. Unless there's a switch somewhere that raises up these other platforms. So, where's the switch I'm missing? Well, spending time with your best friend is always a good thing. Right, so there's definitely a switch around here somewhere I'm missing. Beginning of primary, 13 years ago. Oof. I always forget how young you are. Let's see if I can figure out it quickly in my head how many years it's been since I started primary school. Like, what, 37 or something? Yeah, I'll be 44 in August, so. The last time I was in a relationship, your mother wasn't even pregnant with you. For doing this stuff, 44 is old. I mean, most people doing this are thinking of retiring by the time they get to like 38. I'm 43 and I'm just starting. I'm very late to this game. And I'm not talking about the game I'm playing on the screen, I'm talking about the streaming stuff. And what makes you say that? If you're going to say it's because you don't do streaming, you're only just turning 20. That's about the right age to start streaming, I think. I mean, I know a lot of people do it as kids now, but kids shouldn't be doing it. wants me to go back to the overworld, doesn't it? I don't really have that big a setup, to be honest. Oh, ads. Okay, should be back from the break now. It's like I just said, I was in the exact same position. You were coming to my streams, and my streams were... I'm not even going to say they were boring, because that gives them too much credit. Crud, I'm dead. I'm dead. Get me out of there. Run. Come on, get through the door. That'll do. But, yeah. Well, I was trying to be somewhat encouraging so that you wouldn't give up. Not that it worked, but... I knew if everybody left your streams, you would give up. And then what would be the point? You know? Yeah, you did give up eventually. Everybody has their breaking point. You reached yours. There's still plenty of time though to start again. Sometimes just a change of tack um, is what you need. Like I've said this once or twice before. This was not my first attempt at streaming. Technically speaking, if I'd been able to actually do the streaming the first time I tried it, I would have been streaming longer than either Pen or Mojo. I would have been streaming before either of them as a VTuber. I was making my first VTuber models before COVID. Before the VTuber thing even blew up. Before most people even knew what a VTuber was. I was already looking at it. I was already thinking about it. I already had software on my computer to try and do it. And I bottled it. I didn't even hit start stream the first time. Couldn't do it. Oh, I was always going to be a 3D. Oh, yeah. Although apparently I did pick up that software on your phone that lets you do VTubing on your phone. The stuff Sassy used when she started out. Apparently I picked that up 3 years ago. I don't even remember getting it, but I had a model saved on there that literally said it was a 3-year-old model. Well, I had support this time. I had like Pen supporting me, you coming to the streams, Mojo helping me out. I had help this time. I wasn't doing it on my own. And that's what I was trying to do for you, was try and be that help. But wasn't enough. But there you go. But like I said, trying to think. The original version of how I was going to do this, I don't think would have worked. I had to find the right angle, I believe is the professional term, but basically the right idea, essentially. Because originally I just had like a sort of a basic Scottish girl theme. Slight hints of goth. I was trying to learn to, kind of speak like this and do all that kind of like ooh stuff. Ugh. Yeah, those streams would never have taken off because basically everybody does that. That wouldn't have worked. That wasn't me. That wasn't how I needed to stream. And then one day it just clicked what I needed to do to be me. Which is what these streams have been. I'm still working on it, I'm still improving it, I'm still figuring out things. But yeah, I think you were having a similar problem. You were doing what you thought you should do rather than what you could do, you know? I know I'm not explaining this very well, but oops. I almost didn't come back after I couldn't do those streams. Like, that last time I tried to stream before everything blew up because I wasn't in a good place, I wasn't in a decent house, and I didn't have a decent rig because I couldn't have my computer set up. And I did that last stream and it just like wouldn't work. Everything just completely broke and it lasted like 5 minutes before I just went, no, bye, douche, shut it down. Mojo and Pen can tell you, I basically completely broke down that day. I almost quit. I basically told both of them I was quitting. Like, used my phone to say, like, message on Discord, basically told both of them I was done, I was quitting. I was curled up in a ball in the corner. I was finished. Game over. But I took the time when I couldn't do it to remind myself why I was doing it. That I'm doing this for me. Now, people will stream for an audience. Sure. You've still got time. You've still got time to come back. This is the whole point of what we're saying here. I'm going to pause this game, if I can. For me, I had to remind myself why I was doing it. I started streaming for multiple reasons, but they were all selfish reasons. And I'll be straightforward with that. I did this for me and no one else. I didn't do it for an audience. I didn't do it for the people that would follow me. I didn't do it for even the money that I could potentially make in the future. And it's still off in the future. I did this because, one, I've always wanted to be like an entertainer. So there's that. But two, I'd tried just about everything else I could think of to help with my issues. And this was one of the last things I could try to try and fix myself. So I started this not to be putting stuff out there that people are going to watch or even enjoy or have fun with or anything like that. I was putting stuff out there to make me better. I didn't give a monkey's about what the audience thought. And during that time that I couldn't do it, that's when I realised that what I was doing was helping other people. And that there are people that are coming to my streams because they want to. And that it's no longer just me. I couldn't let them down. But I couldn't forget that at the end of the day, I am doing this for selfish reasons. That I am doing this for me. But anything that you do in life should always be done because it's what you want to do, what you need to do, what you absolutely, for whatever selfish reason, are going to do. And I know it sounds totally counterproductive. You're going out there to make people happy. What do you get from that? You make people happy. You get a huge endorphin buzz off of that. And that's the thing. It sounds bad when you say, well, I'm doing this for me. I'm doing it for no one else. But that's the core of it. You have to do it for yourself first. You can worry about the other stuff later. Like I said, I reached a point where I couldn't do it for any reason at all, and I had to think about that. Realised that I was doing it for selfish reasons, but realised that those were still the right reasons. And then I was able to come back and be like, okay, I'm doing this for me. How do I want to do this going forward? I'm still going to do it for me. That's how I can go and like do a stream and be like, yeah, there's 2 people watching. Okay. And they're both lurking. I'll just carry on my stream. Because I'm doing it for me. They get a benefit from it. Great. You get a benefit from it. You get to come into these streams. We have these wonderful talks. And maybe it helps you. Maybe it doesn't. But at the end of the day, you need to find that selfish reason. If we're going to stream again, you need to find that little spark that's just going to drive you, and it will be a selfish reason. I absolutely promise you it is a selfish reason. Mojo Pen may not admit to it. Most streamers probably won't. Most of them probably can't even remember what it is. Oh no, that's fine. As I said that day, I had the big breakdown on stream. That's who I am. I will take on those burdens. I don't have a problem with that. And you didn't hurt me at all. But like I said, you need to find that little kernel of selfishness that will push you. Sometimes selfishness is, it's not good, but it's a good starting point. If you see what I mean. There's a difference between it being a good thing and a good place to start. It's like when I was saying earlier about people transition. And some of them will transition because people tell them to. They will regret it instantly. Some people do it because they think it's what they should do. They will regret it instantly. The people that do it because it's what they need to do for their selfish own needs, they're the ones that never regret it. Because their starting place is good, even though it sounds bad. It's like that meme. Just because you are a bad guy does not mean you are a bad guy. Just because being selfish is bad, doing something for a selfish reason does not make you bad. It makes you human. But yeah, if you're going to stream again, I don't know if you ever will or not, that's going to be up to you. If you ever did think about it, you need to find that little tiny selfish thing that you can just go like, this is what I'm going to do and who cares what anybody else thinks? This is mine. And I'm going to do it. So I have Wildcat here. She is mine. This is my selfish thing. I have Wildcat. And I'm going to do this the way I want to do it. Find that little spark, that little seed. What grows out of it might be something completely different than what you originally thought. But you just need that little selfishness just to get you started. But yeah, I think you could still probably do it. You could probably get back into streaming. You'd probably be brilliant. But your problem was, like you said, you were doing stuff and you were worried that you were getting boring and the people would leave you. That was you thinking about what other people wanted. You need to stream for what you want. Well, if I could at least make someone smile, that's half the battle, innit? Yeah, where was the access into this maze again? Oh yeah, over here. Come on, there we go. Dodge around these guys if we can. Get to them! Yay! We made it through! Right, where's this door go? All of that for just a missile upgrade. Really? It's like the hardest missile upgrade to get. Not really, it's actually quite an easy one to get, but... Here's the thing, the stuff you're posting on Pinterest, right? You said you don't think it's very good, but you're getting loads of views. maybe your selfish thing for streaming could be to advertise that essentially. Maybe what you need to do is do a stream where you're maybe making some of that stuff and then posting it on your Pinterest, but you're doing it all like live. Hey, Pen! Just getting lost, you know how Metroid games are. Trying to talk Milkshake into streaming again. Discussing that if every streamer, whether they will admit it or not, has some small, little, tiny bit of selfish reason to stream. There's something they want from it. Oh no, it's more that how to keep yourself motivated. Milkshake did do a few streams. They've got a couple under the belt, but they sort of lost the focus. So I was saying to them that it was, whether they'll admit it or not, every streamer, VTuber, live streamer, all of them have some little thing they want from it, some little selfish need. And once you can find what that is, that's your focus point. Yeah. I mean, I was telling them how, I don't know if you remember the messages I sent you, but that after that last stream I did before I had to shut down the streaming for a while, I was just completely defeated. Like, I was gone, I was finished, I was like, game over, I'm packing it up, it's all getting deleted. I don't know if you remember that. But yeah, I had to remind myself of my small little selfish reason for wanting to do streaming in the first place. But yeah. So there you go, Milkshake. Go and see if you can find that podcast that Pen did, and give that a watch. Not the full focus. It's your starting point. Is how I was describing it to Milkshake. Everybody has, like I was trying to say, it's the wording sounds bad, but it's the only way I can describe it. You have to have that reason for you to want to do something. No matter what that reason is, it's still selfish at the end of the day because it's what you want, not what somebody else wants, not what you think other people need. Hi, Koi. So what I was saying, it sounds bad. And if it's the be all and end all, it is bad. But if it's your starting point, if it's the seed, it's not bad. Like, I actually quoted one of your favourite little memes, Pen. I was doing the whole, like, just because you are a bad guy does not mean you are a bad guy. It's literally that meme. It's just worded differently. So how's Koi today? But essentially what you're saying there, Pen, is exactly, pretty much exactly the same thing I said, actually, that it's, you know, it's like, get her to do it for, you're still doing it for you, it's still selfish at the end of the day, it's just, it's not the bad kind of selfish. Yeah, I mean, Milkshake was just saying they're getting almost 1,000 views on Pinterest every month, and I'm saying to them, well, there's something you can use that. So what's Koi saying? I'm good. I heard you were talking about Pen's podcast. Today's episode was interesting. Yeah, I was actually just saying that we were having a similar sort of conversation over here with Milkshake. A different take on it. But mostly because the way I'm wording it makes it sound like really bad, and it's not coming across the way I'm intending it to, but I know what I mean, and other people will get it eventually. Song used in today's episode to search it up and have listened to it about 6 times. Wait, you used a song in today's episode? Is it one of the ones you can actually get away with using? Save point. Amazed it didn't get copyright strike. So what song was it? Can you tell us? Thanks, Koi. Hmm. Gossip by Meanskin. Don't know that one. Ow. Oh, I can maybe look it up sometime. I do it anyway. Sounds interesting. That sounds like exactly the kind of thing I was actually just trying to say to Milkshake. That once you found that motivational reason to do it, you just do it anyway. This is like totally the wrong lift I'm trying to reach, but never mind. It's the one I've come across, so... Oh dear. So this is me basically back in the ruins. Oh, come on. Get in the pipe. Thank you. One of your favourite songs, you don't know why. Best songs are like that. mean, like, one of my favourite songs is that Japanese one that I sang on a previous stream, the one that did actually get potentially flagged. But no, there's actually a Japanese song that I do sometimes sing, and it's not that one, a different one. I haven't got a clue what the words are. I have read a translation, but I can never remember it. I'm not as good as people tell me I am. I've known plenty better singers. I'm average. Karaoke level. Got it. Missile expansion. Now, where was that other half pipe it was sending me to? I think so. Not Japanglish then, no. Kimi wo no sete. Oh, you don't say the W, so it's like Kimi o no sete. I believe it means carrying you. It's the theme song to Studio Ghibli's Laputa Castle in Skies. It plays at the end of the film. I could probably get away with singing it without playing the music in the background. That's what got me on the other stream I did, where it basically blanked out an entire section of the VOD. I know a few words. Like arigato being thank you, and arigato gozaimasu being thank you very much. Ohayo gozaimasu is like good morning. Konnichiwa is more like good afternoon. People think it's hello, but it's not. It's closer to good afternoon. And then konbanwa is like your good evening. I mean, heck, at one point I used to be able to say a few sentences in Klingon. Yeah, that's one of my favourite Studio Ghibli films, Pen. I've got that song in my head now. I'm probably going to have to sing it in a minute. In fact, what the heck, might as well just get my. I'm not getting enough money to be demonetized yet, but let's see if I can think of how the voice goes. あの地平線輝くのはどこかに君を隠しているからたくさんの日が懐かしいのはどれか一つに君がいるからさあ出かけよう一切れのパンナイフランプ小判に詰め込んで父さんが残した明日へ思い母さんがくれたあの眼差し地球を回る君を隠して輝く瞳きらめく灯火地球を回る君を乗せていつかきっと出会う僕ら乗せてSomething like that. think it's supposed to be something like, no matter how far apart we are, you're always with me kind of thing. It's like one of those kind of songs. Why can I never get this stupid half pipe? Right. Come on. Boost. Boost. Thank you. Yeah, it's probably sandstone. Yep, boom. Which line? I like challenges like that. First time chatter. 2-year-old orb. Best viewers on Proton. Okay, that's goodbye. Alright. Click there. Report. There. Oh, selling viewers. And block. Right, gotta love it when the bots show up. Want you to know that I'm never leaving. You need to send me a little video clip in Discord. Oh look, that's my ship. Oh yay, space jump! Space jump boots acquired. So now I can jump higher and do a double jump. You. Boom. Ah, missed. What do you want to do? Save. Duh. That's why I'm here. Another thing I find funny to do with like singing is to try and do like different voices. I think the best example is that line in Make a Man Out of You, where all the different characters have their own little line. Like I think Jackie Chan has a video of him singing it because he did a lot of the voice work for the like Chinese release of it, and I think he does like all the voices himself, which is quite funny. So that's one that I like to sometimes try. Excuse me, jump when you're told to jump. So I still can't quite get up there yet. Okay. Actually, how do those voices go again for that line? Or a couple of lines. I'm never gonna catch my breath, say goodbye to those who knew me. Boy was I a fool in school for cutting Jim. This guy's gone scared to death. Hope he doesn't see right through me. And I really wish that I knew how to swim. Something like that. Okay, game, where do you want me to go now? I still couldn't access that door. So we're just going back to the Fedrantis. I want you to know that I'm never leaving because in Mrs. Snow till death will be freezing. Yeah, you are my home for all seasons. So come on, let's go below zero and hide from the sun. LA forever and we'll have some fun. Let's head to the North Pole and live happily. Please don't cry, no tears. It's Christmas. Problem is I can't remember the tune. Maybe I can just try reading it out in one breath. Maybe that would be the same thing. Yeah, for the life of me I can't remember the tune that goes with it. If you've had training for singing, you should be able to do something like that in one breath. It's difficult. It certainly should be doable. It doesn't look like it's overly... Yeah. So I was in the choir in school a long time ago, so I got trained like your breathing techniques using the diaphragm to like control your breathing instead of your rib cage, and to hold like the long notes and that. Yeah, well, I thought I was singing from the age of 4, but when I actually looked up when the song I apparently was the first one I learned to sing came out, I was like 2. So I was learning to sing at the same time I was learning to talk. Yeah, apparently I used to sing along to Karma Chameleon by the Culture Club on the radio. And I'm sure when I looked it out, it came out in 83. I was born in 81, so I was 2 years old. I'd only be better because I have like 20 plus years more experience. Well, yeah, the game's not really giving me much hints at the moment of where I'm supposed to be going, is it? Oh wait, that room I'm seeing, how do I get across those steps? I can get across them now probably. So that's what I need to do, I need to go back to the ice area. Okay, no problem. Just want to quickly check something here. Right, make sure to not have any sound on any ads or anything. Right, there we go. Right, that's that fixed. Where am I going again? Yeah, I can't make that jump. Thought I could maybe get up there now. I think you have to use the grapple line for that, which I don't have yet. Get up there. Use this left, then we go through the fire area back to the ice area, and then we can use the double jump to get to that door that we could get through before. So is it this direction or this direction I need to go in? Better check. I apparently haven't actually been through that door. Okay, so let's check that door then. Spider ball. Right, So apparently can't go this way even if I want to. That's fine. Right, got through there. So that's where it would have come in if it come in on the elevator on that side. Right. Incoming ad break. Really? Nope, that wasn't the right button to press. Feels like there should be more to that path. Like, can I make that jump? No, not if I don't press the jump button, no, I can't. Let's try that again. Yes, I can make that jump apparently. Ooh! Chozo artifact. Bendisium portion of area is unstable. Chozo artifact acquired. This is the artifact of strength, the second of 12. Jump! That was not supposed to happen. Hey, jump back! Ow. Okay, got some health restoration. Can't believe I missed such a simple jump. Break into 3 minutes, okay. So we have ads on. Ow. Haha! This cordite statue is worn and weathered. Scan indicates the presence of a power conduit behind the statue. That's that one dealt with. Is that nice parasite? Yeah, nice parasite. Statue depicting a Chozo balancing the plane of existence on his hands. This is a statue depicting the bust of a Chozo philosopher. This statue is flawless. Depicting bust of a Chozo shaman. Several stress fractures can be seen running along the surface of the brimstone object. Chozo architect. Chozo warrior. Flawless. So you've got that one, so how do I break that one then? Simple booms. That's how. Hiya, bugger. Statue's hands seem to be frozen in place. There appears to be a shell of ice encasing a water basin. The water originated from the statue's mouth. Bugger has been hopping between streams. Bugger usually is. Just as I'm about to arrive at that area, the system goes, oh yeah, you need to go check out this area. Huh. Keep hitting that one in his back. Okay, now it's 1-on-1. Oh, no it's not. Where'd he come from? Uh-oh. Mama Beastie showed up. Morphology. Zhugo, supreme predator of the Frendrana drifts, are invulnerable to most beam weapons. The crystals on their back absorb energy, which they can fire at prey. With poor stamina, they hyperventilate after using their breath attack, making their mouth area vulnerable. The soft underbelly of a Shungoth is susceptible to concussive blasts. In battle, they expel blasts of frigid gas. So I need to go Morph Ball, drop bombs under it to try and blow it up from underneath, and if I do manage to get it to set off his beam, I can blast it in the mouth. Okay. Eep, I'm about to die. Dead. Continue from last save. Where was last save? It was like a million miles back, wasn't it? I'd like just got the double jump. Transport to Chozo Ruins. Transport to Magmar Caverns East. Chozo Ruins. So, hang on, that was the wrong lift then, wasn't it? went completely the wrong way. How silly of me. Still think I should be able to get up there, but... Okay, get the elevator. Get out of the lava. Gotta. Ow, ow, ow. I could really do with finding a save point. That's right, because I had to restart, I don't have the artifact, so I need to go collect that again. Inducing portion of area is unstable. Use it as select the power beam as your active weapon. Morph ball. Morph ball bomb can be used to break cracked walls and activate certain devices. If the morph ball is near a morph ball bomb and it explodes, it will be popped a short distance into the air. This is called a bomb jump. Morph ball explodes. Morph ball bomb can break items made of sandstone or telluric alloy. Radium and brimstone. There are charge combo enhancements scattered throughout the environment. They use the charge beam and the missile launcher in tandem to fire more effective blasts. Yeah, so apparently I don't have any way to break that yet. And then this gives us the lift back to the place where we need to be, so now I need to start checking this map and see if I can find a save point. There should be one. In fact, yeah, I did use one round here, so where is it? Ah, that's right, it's just off that main room. Okay. got to this room, was so busy trying to get to the part that I couldn't reach before, I completely forgot to use the save station. Silly Chris. Ow. Oh, that jump is always nerve-wracking. Oof. Ow. The wave beam. Get out of there. Mamacigos. So it said if it uses its breath attack, it hyperventilates and then becomes vulnerable to attack. This thing is absolutely going to kill me. Dead. Oh dear. Well, I think this stream might be over for today while I try and remember how I defeat this boss. But at least my save's a bit closer. Anyway. It looks like Mojo's online, might as well go say hi. So, yeah, like I said, I'm going to end the stream a little earlier today just because I seem to be stuck on this little boss fight. I'll need to figure that out. But yeah, so thanks to everybody that came. Hope to see you next time. I was planning to try a new stream starting Saturday this week. Unfortunately, after I made that announcement the other day, I got reminded that I'm not going to be at home on Saturday night, so I'm not actually going to be able to stream. So, a bit of a bummer. I'm going to have to delay that another week. But that's fine. We'll get that next week then. So the next stream will be Sunday for Smash Bros as usual. So we'll hope to see you there, and yeah. Let's get on with this raid, shall we? Shall I just do my usual raid message if I can remember it? So, there's our raid message. Hello Janice, I'm actually just raiding out. I got a little stuck in the game, so there's not really much I can do with it now, so we're just 20 minutes earlier than planned, but we're just going to raid out now. Well, this is a rerun. I played the original game when it first came out. I've done a stream last week and this week, so about a bit over 5.5 hours so far into it. But I did play it when the remaster first came out as well, and I can't remember how far I got, but yeah. So I'm sure I completed it way back when on the original version of the game. I remember having to look up a guide to find some of the artifacts because some of them are very well hidden. But we'll cross that bridge when we come to it this time around. But yeah, I was just saying my next stream will be on Sunday. Do you play any Souls games? I've tried Dark Souls and I was absolutely terrible at it. Like, to the point I wanted to throw my computer out the window terrible at it. So, yeah. But, as I say, you've just joined the stream as I was getting ready to raid out to a fellow VTuber of mine, does a bit more cozy stuff. Usually on Wednesdays and Sundays. So I do 6 till 9 on a Wednesday, UK time, where I'll play whatever random game I'm playing. I'm probably going to keep the series on this one going for a little bit longer. And then on Sunday, 7 till 10, again UK time, I have Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, where I have an open arena. So anybody viewing the stream can come in and join in the arena. Don't know if you play that game or not, but that's what we do. I'm thinking of adding a short stream on a Saturday, starting the next couple of weeks, where I'll look at some survival games. See how that goes. So yeah, it's hopefully going to start getting a bit busier on the streams. On the Wednesday one, I just cycle through different games because I haven't found one that people are sticking around with yet. So like I said, Sunday I've got my Smash one, I've got a few regulars in there. So just trying to find that game that's going to capture people's attention from my Wednesday streams. But just have fun in the meantime, don't we? Now then, so I've got my raid message up. Let's see if the person I want to raid is available to raid. Yes, they are. Now they're just playing web fishing, so they're just having a nice sort of cozy little chat. But we're going to go raid out now. So again, thanks to everybody that came, and I hope to see you next time. You definitely should try this game if you have access to it. Metroid Prime's a brilliant game. It's a long game though. There's a lot of back and forth. But yeah, definitely try it if you can. I highly recommend it. But, that's going to be the end of today's stream, so thanks everybody for showing. I usually say second visit before we add people on Discord, so if you're around on Sunday, ask again then. I've had trouble with people in the past on Discord, so I have to play it a bit more cautious there. Yeah, an unfortunate side effect of things, I'm afraid.